episode of Friday Finish Lines. Thank you for joining here on my YouTube channel where I take motivational quotes and I use them on different topics, not only to inspire you guys, but you take these quotes and use them to inspire others. With that topic in discussion for the month of November, we're going to be talking about giving. With that being said, I have two amazing quotes for you guys today to learn how to give and how giving will make you feel more fulfilled. Alright, let's get started. Alright guys, this is a topic I have definitely touched on before, but it's November. I'm always going to touch on it because a lot of the times when we get to this point of the year, we feel stuck, we feel kind of brain foggish, we feel like, we're not really going in the direction we wanted to go. And I always revert back to, if you feel as though you are struggling in your own life, go out and serve. Go out and be someone to somebody, go out and give something to somebody, share a compliment, buy someone some food. Who knows what it may be. Pay for the person behind you in line. Do something that is not necessarily going to bring you back any sort of physical satisfaction, but this will give you spiritual and mental satisfaction. So this idea that when we share, when we give, and when we're able to put aside our own sort of selfish needs and really go out of our way to build community and be there for people. And it's actually so funny. I saw a video the other day that a lot of the times people don't realize that being a part of community, being a part of something bigger than yourself requires you to be bigger than yourself, requires you to put yourself as the side character and put other people and other people's needs as the main events, as the main thing that you're focusing on. And a lot of us, sort of can't do that. In America, in the United States, we live in an individualistic society. And that's understandable. That's just the way things are. It's just the way things have been. But I guarantee you there's a lot of amazing good giving moments in this world. And if you can volunteer, show your love in any kind of way, I urge you to, because not only does it make you feel good, but it will really show tenfold in your life when you give out of, just the reason of giving, not to get something back. So my first quote for you guys, comes from Winston Churchill. He says, "We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give." I think this is a very powerful one, and really touched on everything I just talked about. This idea that you can make a living on what you are receiving, like your career, your you're building your family. You can build a living off of those things, and putting your best foot first for what you want in this life. But your life will never be truly fulfilled unless you are able to give to other people. And then that comes with your family, your friends, the eventual family you create for yourself. There's a family you're born into, and there's a family that you create. And so when you move towards that family you're creating, you really start to put yourself aside. Like your kids, your wife, they really become your priority, and you want to, create shelter, create safety, be this idealistic person in their lives. And, I say wife and children, but obviously, in the world we live in today, your boyfriend, man and man, woman and woman, whatever it may be, whatever thing you choose to do, whatever home or whatever community you try to build in your own personal life, that is up to you. And all I say is that it creates this giving mindset in your brain. It's like, oh wow, I have this thing that is much greater than me. How can I protect it? How can I curate it? How can I make it grow? So my last quote for you guys comes from MLK. He says, "Life's persistent and most urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" And I really, really urge you to think about this, because a lot of times, a lot of people can't name the last time they did something for someone else that wasn't, an obligation. When did you go out of your way to put yourself in front of others and really think about what other people are experiencing, what other people are doing? Just even our recent history, going out and protesting, going out and standing up for what's right, the No Kings protest, ICE protest, and just really realizing that what's happening in our world currently is inhumane, and really putting your best foot forward for the people around you, even when you don't know them, is a beautiful thing. There's a hurricane, storm warning, tsunami warning in Jamaica happening right now, and there's a video of tourists helping, people from Philadelphia, Denver, all over America and other countries, just being there on vacation, but they're helping the locals. They're helping the people do what is needed, and that's such a beautiful thing. That's what humanity is about. We can share this world. We can be in other people's spaces, other people's lives. But if we're not willing to put aside our own selfish needs and help those around us, we'll never change this world. We'll never be bigger than this, machine of a life that was created for us. And I just think people need to realize when you start to give for others, your life will be full. You will start to fill your own cup. You'll start to be able to pour into people, and you'll start to realize that maybe your life isn't as bad as you think it is, because you'll start to talk to people and see where they've come from, see their history, learn more about them, and realize that the fact that they're there and what they've gone through, and they're still willing to give, even when they maybe have nothing. And it really puts you in perspective of the life that you have and makes you feel more grateful for what you have in your life and not take it for granted. All right, guys, I'll see you guys next week with a new video. I appreciate each and every one of you for joining me here on my Friday Finish Lines. Thanks for watching my videos, supporting, and yeah, I have a new Instagram down below. Go ahead and follow that Instagram. And yeah, I appreciate all of your help along this journey, and I'm stepping into a new thing in this life, and just doing something different and enjoying it all in good time, in good faith. So thank you. Drink your water, stay safe. It's still hot outside, so bring a jacket if it gets cold remotely. All right, I'll see you guys next week.